And see, when it comes to this reparations bill, and they trying to push this reparations bill, they always told, every time we had, they talked about this reparations bill, they always said we got to do a moratorium. You know, we got to do a moratorium and stuff on it. You know, we just got to talk about it, but not really get anything done. So I had a disagreement with a guy, you know, a long time ago, because he said we got our reparations. I said, well, if we did, they ain't give it to us and we ain't know about it, and fuck that, they got to cut the check. I said if they did, they worked through some backdoor deals, you know, in smoke-filled rooms, and then let us know shit. And this is a prime example of this shit. They trying to make what you call the United States, a 7th district of Africa, basically a 58th state, and they got it chopped up in little zones and shit. Now keep in mind, this is your Democratic niggros, like Maxine Waters and a whole bunch of them ain't telling y'all none of this shit. Why they denied black Americans reparations and shit, under deep down somewhere else, they in a smoke-filled room talking about this is what we gonna do. We gonna pass reparations, but we ain't gonna give it to the intended people. We gonna give it to other people on the continent and people throughout the diaspora that haven't even experienced that haven't had the experience of FBA black people over here in the United States. And like I said, people could say, well, you know, it's for slavery. I said, you don't even have to use slavery. You can use redlining, convict leasing, eminent domain. You can use destruction of black thriving communities, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, Slocum, Texas, Elaine, Arkansas, Wilmington, North Carolina, East St. Louis, Kansas City riot, massacre. You had the Omaha, Nebraska riot, and them just the ones that's named that have towns that have been destroyed. There's over 60 that are known. Then you had towns that they drowned and covered up. Then you had the Highway Commission that was signed in 1955, which drove highways. They put highways through thriving black communities to destroy them. So they did a whole lot of shit, including assassination of black leaders, including COINTELPRO, including dropping drugs and drugs in the black and guns in the black community, the Iran-Contra, all that shit. You can go on and on and on. You don't even have to use slavery. And some shit they still doing now. So what they did was rude. They took non-FBA people that were first generation immigrants that was raised over here and flooded them into what you call the Black Caucus. So now the people that you have in the Black Caucus, they not even FBAs, they immigrants. They black immigrants from the African continent and from the Caribbean. So basically, these people telling you, FBA or Foundational Black Americans, we don't need motherfucking reparations. Then they bring all these other Africans in, these tethers in. Now, am I saying all Africans are bad people? No, you got Africans that's good, that's straight up down. But you got some of these motherfuckers that come over here from the Caribbean, come over here from Africa, and they be some straight bootlegs. They be some straight bootlegs and talk about how come black Americans haven't picked themselves up and we just get over here and we doing well. Well, we can ask the same of you that question, why y'all couldn't repeat what y'all doing over here from your homeland? Why you couldn't repeat that over there in Africa? Why you had to come over here? and get everything you need after, and get certain shit that they give y'all that's straight off our hard work and blood, sweat, and tears. And then they redline us and throw stumbling blocks at black people in our way to keep us from doing shit. All this shit is intentionally done. And they make it look as though somehow black people are lazy, they need to do this and that, when we did that before, but them folks came and fucked us up like they still doing today, throwing stumbling blocks. So, like I said, they trying to sign shit under motherfucking secret, trying to pass reparations bills without telling us. And then all of a sudden now you finding out that they trying to sign secret reparations bills, but it's not going to be going to me and you or any other FBA people. It's going to be going to people in the diaspora. It's going to be going to shit they saying trying to create a pan-African and shit, where the money that we got is going to go to trillions of dollars that owed to us, going to go to the Caribbean and go to Africa, the places where them people ain't even been through what we've been through. You see what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers, and these is your liberal Democrats. Y'all voted for. Y'all black women voted for. Y'all voted for Kamala and all that shit. That's what they really was gonna do if they got Kamala Harris in. That's what they was gonna do if y'all would have got Kamala Harris in. Now, Donald Trump put a cease to that shit. Now, why you think? Now, I don't agree on all the shit that Donald Trump doing. I don't agree on Donald Trump, period. I didn't vote for him. But you know what Donald Trump did do? He put a hold to that shit. Donald Trump put a hold. He said, "No, why we gonna give trillions of dollars to motherfucking people that's not even from here?" And then see, this what y'all don't know, quiet as kept. I'm gonna show y'all something. During the election, I don't know whether y'all know it or not, your boy Ice Cube, he went to Fox and Soul. All them 4 black women up there, Lisa Ray and all them, Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, what's her name? What's the other chick name? I can't think of her name. But he went to them and said, we working out for a Project America. And this was a proposal that Ice Cube wrote out himself on giving black Americans reparations. The first thing them black women do, what's going to be in it for us? What's going to be in it for us? He said it's for FBA people, black Americans. It's for all of us. But it ain't nothing for us. You see, this the only thing these damn witches was focused on, the shit that they going to get out of it. Not for us as a whole. So, the Democratic Party up under Kamala Harris, they said, well, we'll talk about that, but try to get more black, use your influence and your store power to get black people to the polls. Once we take care of that, then we'll work on this. They said we're gonna put it on the black back burner, which they never was gonna do it. Cause we already got Kamala Harris when she was running the first time. No, I can't just do stuff for black people. No. Now y'all will say, well, that's right, that's bullshit. Because everybody else gets shit exclusively for them. They gave Ukrainian shit exclusively, gave them billions of dollars over there to Ukrainians over here and Ukrainians over there. They were giving billions of dollars to all these motherfucking Venezuelans over here. They living high on the land up there in New York, Chicago, and all these sanctuary cities, while you got to struggle and work, while black Americans struggling, getting put out there, losing their jobs, getting put out, homeless in the street, living van life and shit. But they gonna tell you, oh, you can't get nothing exclusively from you. We just can't give nothing exclusively to FBA people. We can't give y'all niggas nothing exclusively. We got whatever we get, we gotta give it to everybody. But everybody else gets shit exclusively for them. And you know what the communities are though? You think the Mexicans gonna split your shit up if they got shit with you? Fuck no. They gonna say, fucking no, Holmes. That's for us Mexicans. Koreans, all them Asians got a motherfucker, Asian crime bill. An Asian crime bill exclusively for them. But you know what? Asians ain't getting attacked as much as black people are. And they're not getting discriminated against much as we are. But yes, everything we got, we gotta have everybody added to the shit. So Donald Trump told Ice Cube, hey, we'll work out a deal with you, Ice Cube. We got something that Donald Trump we could do it right now. Before then, after that, soon all that shit came up when the Trump administration reached out to Ice Cube and told him, we'll do something right there. We got a pick. We're working on something ourselves for y'all. And you can add that to it. We can come on with it. Before that, after that, guess what happened? COVID and shit. All that COVID shit happened. So all this shit was a derailing of everything that they was gonna do, and that's how you got President Biden and Kamala Harris in, which they did for 4 years. They didn't do shit for black people. Kamala didn't do shit for y'all niggas. Biden didn't do shit for y'all niggas. They wasn't gonna do shit for y'all, but they was gonna do all this shit for these immigrants. These Democrats was gonna do. They weren't about LGBTQ rights, the humpback whale going extinct, motherfucker what? The blue cleaver, the blue leaf, the butterfly and shit that don't even make sense. That's what they want to put. They want to give money to all them Venezuelan migrants come over here, have them living good and shit, while they robbing and beating up NYPD cops and shit. Beating up cops. Your ass so much you look at a cop, they shooting your ass down. These motherfuckers Venezuela was whooping NYPD ass, and then they just shipped them motherfuckers to Chicago. So, this show you, man, your Democrats, your liberals, your so-called liberals and all that shit with fucking black people up the ass. Why you think black men stood out? Why you think black men said, nah, you know what, we ain't going voting? Then they were talking about dragging black men through the mud, calling us bullet bags and all that shit. All the black women, all the feminists, black male hating ass black women talking about, y'all this and that and that. So that's why a lot of black men said, fuck it, we ain't gonna do shit. And then still you had a lot of black men went and voted for the Democrats. You still had a lot of them niggas voted for the Democrats. What's up, Brosco? It's in the back. It's in the back up. You'll see it. But yeah, they still went. Brother, 60% of black men still voted Democratically. So that was another thing. They didn't want to recognize that. But see, I'm gonna show you something. All these black women who are married, who are Democrats and married to Republican husbands that voted for Trump, they didn't get on them. They didn't go and attack their husbands, their white husbands for voting for Donald Trump. They didn't attack them. And then they'll still attack the talk. Well, y'all black, y'all still, they white, you know, they gonna go along. I said, so let me get this straight. Your white man ain't paying attention to your ass. He went and voted on his interest. And you didn't say shit about it. But you want us to vote against our interests. Because y'all black women, so with this feminist shit so wrapped up in LGBTQ and all that kind of shit, all wrapped up with the Skittles, taste the rainbow people and shit. Y'all so busy trying to include them. Now look what's happening. Y'all getting y'all ass beat by transgenders in New York for a parking spot. Yes, that was a trans man. And the people that y'all said that they were talking about, them black men didn't do shit about it. No, there was immigrant black dudes that were out there that didn't do shit, just to let y'all know. So she got attacked that woman got attacked by two LGBTQ racist trans woman and her son and her mom. That's what y'all, and that's because y'all black women and you voting for these, and y'all niggas want to vote for these goddamn liberals, these Democrats. That's why we fucked up now. And that shit set us back. But I digress.